Welcome to Vintage Rewind 1960s, where classic cinematic moments are brought back to life. In 1989, Roadhouse electrified the screen with chaotic barroom brawls, raw violence, and the unforgettable cool demeanor of Dalton. The cast delivered arrogance, danger, and a distinctive musical emotion that defined the spirit of the late 1980s. More than 3 decades later, their paths have diverged. Some still burning with passion, others living on only in memory. Let's take a look back at them, then and now. James Dalton, a calm man guided by a philosophy of discipline and strong self-respect, was portrayed by Patrick Swayze as a distinctly masculine icon of the 1980s. Born on August 18, 1952, in Houston, Texas, he joined the film at the age of 36, a moment when his physical strength, demeanor, and on-screen charisma were all at their peak. The character embodies the archetype of an action hero who nevertheless knows how to control himself and his emotions. Patrick Swayze passed away on September 14, 2009, at the age of 57 due to pancreatic cancer, leaving behind a legacy rich in depth and humanistic value. Steve, a supporting character whose primary function is to assist the main narrative, was portrayed by Gary Hudson with a neat and professional demeanor. Born on March 26, 1956 in Oregon, USA, he appeared in the film at around 32 years of age, mainly serving the flow of action and character relationships. Though given limited screen time, Hudson fulfills the role effectively, helping the story progress smoothly. At the age of 69, he is remembered as a familiar face in supporting roles across 1980s American television. Carrie, a woman marked by an earthy presence and deeply human emotion, was portrayed by Kathleen Wilhoite as a soft, grounding layer within a world dominated by violence and masculinity. Born on January 11, 1964, in Santa Barbara, California, she appeared in the film at around 25 years of age, bringing a sense of fragility and sincerity rarely found in action cinema. Though limited in screen time, the character helps balance the film's emotional tone. At the age of 61, Wilhoite is still remembered for her naturalistic and emotionally rich performances. Jack, a young man who appears as part of the world surrounding the main character, was portrayed by Travis McKenna with youthful innocence and energy. When he took part in the film, he was still very young, appearing primarily in a background role that helps it complete the picture of everyday life and rhythm within the story. The character is not given much room for development, but his presence reflects an early stage in McKenna's career, when he was still exploring the craft and gaining on-camera experience. Morgan, the rough enforcer with a palpably physical presence, was brought to the screen by Terry Funk, drawing directly on the instincts of a professional wrestler. Born on June 30, 1944, in Amarillo, Texas, he appeared in the film at around 44 years of age, by which time he was already a legend of American professional wrestling. Without relying on elaborate acting techniques, Funk leaves a strong impression through raw, authentic intensity. Terry Funk passed away on August 23, 2023, at the age of 79, after a long battle with Parkinson's disease, leaving behind the image of a rare personality who successfully crossed from sports into cinema. Pat McGurn, a briefly appearing character with a distinctly rebellious edge, was portrayed by John Doe as an intriguing cameo. Born on February 25, 1954, in Baltimore, Maryland, he appeared in the film at around 34 years of age, at a time when he was already widely known as the frontman of the rock band X. Doe's appearance carries a strong musical energy and street-level spirit, creating a distinctive contrast within the film's muscular, action-driven world. At the age of 71, John Doe continues to remain active in both music and independent cinema. Cody, the blind musician with a blazing guitar style, was brought to the screen by Jeff Healey through his rare musical talent and extraordinary resilience. Born on April 25, 1966 in Toronto, Canada, He appeared in the film at around 22 years of age, despite having lost his eyesight at a young age. Healey's presence not only forms the musical soul of the story, but also delivers a powerful message of determination in the face of adversity. Sadly, Jeff Healey passed away on March 2, 2008, at the age of 41 due to sarcoma cancer, leaving behind a deeply moving musical legacy. Jimmy, a violent henchman with an imposing physique and an intimidating presence, was portrayed by Marshall R. Tighe through sheer physical power. Born on April 16, 1957 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, he appeared in the film at around 31 years of age, conveying a sense of danger rooted more in size and movement than in dialogue. The character exerts direct pressure on the main storyline, emphasizing the film's raw physical brand of action. At the age of 68, Tighe is still remembered as a representative figure for physically driven villain roles. Brad Wesley, a powerful antagonist whose polished exterior conceals a constant sense of menace, was portrayed by Ben Gazzara with the cinematic restraint rarely seen in mainstream action films. Born on August 28, 1930 in New York City, he joined the film at around 58 years of age, bringing with him a wealth of experience from both the stage and art house cinema. His calm gaze and measured delivery create a memorable and chilling villain. Sadly, Ben Gazzara passed away on February 3, 2012, at the age of 81 due to pancreatic cancer, leaving behind a legacy of distinguished acting. Emmett, a briefly appearing supporting character with the familiar look of life on the margins, was portrayed by Sunshine Parker with a grounded, lived-in presence. Born on June 11, 1927 in Santa Monica, California, he appeared in the film as a well-known character actor in American cinema, often cast in small yet instantly recognizable roles. Parker's presence adds authenticity and a sense of everyday depth to the film's world. Sunshine Parker passed away on January 17, 1994, at the age of 66 due to a heart attack, leaving behind the quiet imprint of a dependable supporting actor. Red Webster, a tough man with an unmistakably streetwise presence, was portrayed by Red West with raw, direct personality. Born on March 8, 1936 in Memphis, Tennessee, he appeared in the film at around 52 years of age, bringing with him a wealth of lived experience. A longtime close friend of Elvis Presley, West contributed a distinctly real-life aura to the role. Sadly, Red West passed away on July 18, 2017, at the age of 81, due to an aortic aneurysm, leaving behind the mark of a vividly characterized supporting performance. Wade Garrett, a seasoned man with a calm demeanor and a distinctly Western sense of honor, was portrayed by Sam Elliott as a bridge between classic Western archetypes and modern action cinema. Born on August 9, 1944, in Sacramento, California, he joined the film at around 44 years of age, bringing with him a rugged presence and his signature, deep, resonant voice. The character creates a clear generational contrast with Dalton, highlighting two different approaches to masculinity. At the age of 80, Sam Elliott remains an enduring icon of the classic American masculine ideal. Denise, a female bodyguard with a solid build and a direct, aggressive presence, was portrayed by Julie Michaels, drawing on her physical advantages and clear martial arts background. Born on February 20, 1970, in Fresno, California, she appeared in the film at around 18 years of age, presenting an image of a female action figure that was rare at the time. Denise's presence leaves a strong impression through strength and decisive movement, contributing to the film's raw and brutal tone. Julie Michaels later continued to be associated with supporting action roles that emphasize physicality and combat skills. Frank Tillman, a police officer whose outward calm conceals deep-seated corruption, was portrayed by Kevin Tighe with restrained yet powerful acting. Born on August 13, 1944, in Los Angeles, California, he appeared in the film at around 44 years of age. after having already established his reputation in dramatic television roles. The transition from heroic characters to antagonistic ones demonstrates the breadth of his acting range and professional confidence. At the age of 80, Kevin Tighe continues to be highly regarded as a formidable actor in American cinema. Ketchum, a knife-wielding antagonist marked by cold precision and controlled menace, was portrayed by Anthony DeLongis, drawing on his professional martial arts background. Born on March 23, 1959, in Glendale, California, he appeared in the film at around 29 years of age, bringing confrontations defined by technical skill rather than sheer muscular strength. His crisp movements and disciplined body control make the character particularly dangerous. At the age of 66, DeLongis remains known as an influential martial arts expert and action performer, especially for his behind-the-scenes contributions to Hollywood. Carpenter, a background character who appears only briefly and is given virtually no room for development, was portrayed by Joe Unger as a purely functional supporting role. Born on May 25, 1949, in Lake County, Tennessee, USA, he appeared in the film at around 39 years of age, at a point when his career had received little media attention. Unger's presence primarily serves to flesh out the film's everyday atmosphere and setting. At the age of 76, Joe Unger remains a figure with very limited public documentation, representing the quiet class of background actors who form the unseen foundation of the American cinema. Dr. Elizabeth Clay, an intelligent and independent physician, was portrayed by Kelly Lynch as a convention-breaking choice within 1980s action cinema. Born on January 31, 1959, in Golden Valley, Minnesota, she joined the film at the age of 30. Presenting the image of an educated, proactive woman who does not merely exist as a backdrop to the male lead. The character provides a mature emotional counterbalance between violence and reason. At the age of 66, Kelly Lynch is still remembered as a strong yet refined feminine presence in American cinema. And that is the journey of the people who helped create the legend of Roadhouse. Time may dim the spotlight, but the moments they left on screen still carry their full weight. Amid violence, music and emotion, Roadhouse is more than just an action film. It is the mark of an era that can never be repeated. Thank you for joining Vintage Rewind 1960s in revisiting the icons of yesterday and today.